Welcome into WagerTalk TV. I am Drew Martin, joined by Ralph Michaels and Dave Koken of WagerTalk.com. We're talking NFL action here as we got the LA Rams at the Arizona Cardinals. We got the Rams -3 road favorites here, Ralph. Total of 48.5 in this NFC West rivalry game.
Well, we saw both teams with mediocre quarterback play last week lose. So, you have Arizona returning home after back-to-back losses to Seattle and New England. You have the Rams, who in the last 6 games have lost twice to the 49ers, putting behind there. But, I look at this is the number 2 offense of Arizona against the number 1 defense of the Rams. The Rams D-line has gotten pressure. When you look at Murray, Murray was hardly sacked the first 6 games. I think he was only sacked 6 or 7 times. But he's now had 8 or 9 sacks the last 3 games, and people are starting to put a spy on him, and he's not getting the rush yards. I think he had 31 yards against New England. Now, Belichick can scheme for a quarterback, and a lot of people say, oh, Belichick now has the program in place to know how to stop Murray. That's not always the case, but this Rams defense can really get to the quarterback with 32 sacks. We've seen Arizona's D-line get to the quarterback. We've seen Goff make horrible mistakes when he gets pressured. In this game, I'm looking at the under. Jalen Ramsey can cover DeAndre Hopkins man-to-man. That changes the whole defense. When you don't have to double Hopkins and that gives you an extra spy on Murray, I think you could slow him down. I actually do like the under in this game.
All right, looking towards the under here, and we got it about 48.5 pretty much across the board as we're talking here on Tuesday, Dave. What are you thinking with the Rams and the Cardinals?
Well, I actually like the other side on the total, but that might be good for Ralph because I'm not much of a totals guy, and that's why I don't give many of those out. I have a feeling this is going to be a high-scoring football game. I think Arizona's offense got stymied last week in a bad game against the Patriots, but it's still a good offense. The Rams' defense is good statistically, but it's been better at home than on the road, so we get into the home-road stuff once again. But I'm going to look at the side for the purposes of this taping, and this just gets to divisional home dog kind of stuff. And I'm still not sold on the Rams. I'm not really sold on the Cardinals either. I think they're a little bit overrated. But I think this is a game that looks to me like it's going to be back and forth, close all the way. I'd be surprised if anybody gets more than a 1-score lead in this game. I think it is a real big divisional game for these two teams. And in a situation like that, if you're going to give me a field goal, I'm either going to take the field goal or I'm going to leave the game alone. In this case, I would, at least for now, lean to taking the field goal.
With the divisional dog, we got the Rams and the Cardinals. Good one on Sunday. So, guys, for Dave Koken, Ralph Michaels, I am Drew Martin. Remember, we got the Cyber Week special at both WagerTalk and SportsMemo.com. For 6 months, you get full handicapping service here for less than $100 a month. Check it out at both websites. Good deal here, both at SportsMemo and WagerTalk.com.